Hey friends, tonight we're taking a gentle journey, drifting softly down a peaceful river beneath moonlight. The water is calm, the air is cool and comforting, and every detail is wrapped in a silver glow. You're safe here. There's no need to do anything but relax. So before you settle in, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if it truly helps you relax. And if you'd like, share where you're listening from and what time it is. Maybe someone else out there is drifting off right beside you. Now, dim the lights. Maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. The night is soft as velvet. A hush settles across the world. You find yourself standing on the edge of a quiet river, the earth beneath your bare feet cool and steady. The moon is high above, round and glowing gently, not too bright, just enough to paint silver ribbons across the water's smooth surface. You notice the gentle way the river moves, almost imperceptibly, its current slow and sure. A soft mist hovers where water meets air. It glows faintly in the moonlight like something from a dream. Trees line both sides of the river, tall and peaceful, their branches barely swaying in the quiet breeze. You breathe in, deeply, slowly, and feel the night air fill your lungs, cool, fresh, and grounding. Hold, and now exhale, gently, with no rush at all. You let go just a little. The muscles in your face ease, the corners of your eyes soften. You look around. To your left, soft moss blankets a large flat stone, a perfect place to sit. As you move toward it, your steps are slow, your body heavy in a comforting way, as if gravity is gently guiding you downward, inward, toward stillness. You sit and let your weight be held. The stone is smooth and slightly warm from earlier sunlight. The sound of water is subtle but constant, a slow hush, 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 like nature's lullaby. You breathe again. In through your nose, hold just for a moment, and release a slow sigh through your lips. With every exhale, a little more of the day leaves you. Your jaw unclenches. Your shoulders release, dropping a fraction lower. Your hands rest gently open in your lap. Above you, the stars are beginning to emerge, one by one, quiet and steady in the deepening sky. The moon casts a soft silver light over everything. Even the tips of your eyelashes catch its glow. You let your gaze blur slightly, not focusing on anything, just taking it all in. The light, the air, the gentle whisper of water. The present moment stretches out like a soft, quiet path. Now imagine the feeling of soft grass beneath your fingers, cool and alive. You trace the earth's texture lightly, slowly. Each blade moves under your touch, real and grounding. And then, breathe in once more, filling your belly this time. Feel it rise like the gentle tide of this river, and let it fall slowly on the exhale. You are not in a hurry. There is nowhere else to be. From your seated place, you close your eyes, not because you have to, but because it feels right, comfortable. As you sit here, the moon continues to shine overhead, watching, protecting, bathing you in calm. Behind your closed eyes, you begin to feel a shift, a softening in your thoughts. As if the space inside your mind is growing larger, quieter, clearer. The air is rich with the scent of river reeds and distant pine, cool and clean. You breathe it in without effort. Each breath feels like it's clearing space inside your chest, inside your heart. Let your attention drift now to the top of your head. Imagine moonlight touching your scalp, like a soft brush gliding slowly, and down across your forehead, smoothing any tension there. Let it drift over your eyebrows, your temples, releasing the muscles behind your eyes. Your face relaxes completely, your cheeks soften, even your tongue rests loose inside your mouth. Now your neck, feel it lengthen gently as your head balances effortlessly. Your shoulders melting downward like wax under gentle heat. Breathe in again, deep and full. And as you exhale, imagine every ounce of weight sliding off your shoulders, down your arms, into the earth. Your upper back unwinds, your chest rises and falls with calm ease. Down to your arms now, feel them grow heavy, peaceful, soft. Your hands open slightly, fingers gently curved as if cradling quiet. This moment is yours. Nothing is asked of you. Nothing is expected. Just breath, just rest, just moonlight. A soft breeze stirs the trees and you hear the faint rustle of leaves above. They don't rush. They simply move when moved, like you, letting the moment guide you. As you continue to breathe, your body becoming more still, more at ease, you sense something. Quiet footsteps, or perhaps no footsteps at all. At the river's edge, just a few feet away, a small wooden boat has appeared. It wasn't there before, but now it waits. Painted white, smoothed by time and weather, a rope drapes gently from its bow, floating on the river's skin. It looks as if it has always belonged here, and it has come for you. But there is no rush. It will wait as long as you need. Just breathe and allow your body to soak in this moment of stillness. Allow your eyes, if they are open, to find the boat. The moon reflects off its edges, illuminating it like a gift from the dream world. You feel no fear, no urgency, only the soft invitation to float, to let go, to be carried. The river waits, the boat waits, and now your body waits for nothing. You rise slowly from the mossy stone, your legs relaxed and steady, like they remember how to move without effort. Every step toward the boat feels like floating already, as though the air itself has thickened into something that supports you. You breathe in, slow and deep, hold for a gentle pause, and exhale through parted lips, your jaw soft, your eyes relaxed. Your hands trail at your sides, loose and open, fingertips brushing against tall grasses that sway in rhythm with your breath. You reach the water's edge. The river glows quietly beneath your gaze, dark, reflective, and calm, like it's seen 1,000 dreams float across its surface. The boat is just before you now, swaying ever so slightly as if nodding in welcome. A single wooden seat inside, a soft blanket folded neatly along one edge. The oars are tucked in place, but you sense they will not be needed. The river will carry you. You place one foot inside, then the other. The boat rocks gently beneath your weight, then steadies itself, accepting you completely. You sink onto the seat and pull the blanket over your lap. Its texture is soft and worn, like something passed down through peaceful generations. You take another breath, this one slow and silent. And as you exhale, you feel your spine lengthen. Your shoulders melt downward once again, and your chest opens just a little more. like a flower at night. The boat begins to move, though no hand guides it. It drifts forward on the still current, as if drawn by something unseen but deeply familiar. Trees slide past on either side, tall, graceful, and deeply rooted. Their reflections shimmer in the moonlight, waving gently across the water like silken threads. Above you, the sky expands, deep velvet scattered with stars, the moon steady in her watching place, a guardian of night, a silent friend. Let your awareness drift now to your legs. Feel how fully they are supported. Notice the weight in your thighs, your knees, your calves. With each breath, they sink deeper into the boat's wooden floor. Each toe loosens, spreading slightly. Even your heels feel heavier, grounded, as if they are rooted in something deep and ancient. You imagine the boat not just as a vessel, but as part of you now, an extension of your rest, of your breath. You breathe in once more, filling your lungs slowly. Hold for a moment, and then sigh it out, as if sighing through your entire body. Your back presses lightly into the seat. Your hands rest in your lap or at your sides, completely still. There is no effort left to make. You pass a stretch of the river where low stones line the shore, round and glistening with dew. Fireflies drift above the water, tiny pulses of golden light that glow and fade like sleepy thoughts. You watch one hover just above the surface, then another and another. And you let your eyes grow soft, letting the scene blur at the edges. There's no need to hold on to anything. The river is holding you. The night is holding you. Let your belly soften now. Let it rise gently with your inhale and fall easily with your exhale. No need to control it. No need to direct it. Just let it move like the river moves, slow, smooth, unhurried. The river's hush is steady around you, a sound like breath itself. The quietest form of music, repeating in a lullaby rhythm. Hush, 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 you feel it inside your ears, inside your chest, even inside your thoughts. And now, let your awareness gently scan from your neck to your chest, down your spine, vertebra by vertebra, each one relaxing one by one, sinking, softening, unwinding. If any part of you holds tension, just notice it kindly. There's no need to change anything. Simply offer it the soft moonlight. Imagine that gentle silver light brushing through your body like water through grass. Cool, loving, and slow. You pass beneath a low branch hanging across the river. It sways gently above your head, casting playful shadows. You duck slightly, even though you don't need to. The moment feels delicate, like something you want to honor. And as you pass beneath, you feel a subtle shift in the air, like entering an even deeper layer of calm. The sounds become quieter. The wind stills slightly, and time begins to stretch in long, soft waves. You breathe in deeply, hold, and breathe out like fog leaving your lips. All around you, the river glows. It reflects the moon, the stars, the soft outlines of trees, but it also reflects something inside you, your own stillness, your own light. And now let your arms grow even heavier, from shoulders to elbows, elbows to wrists, wrists to fingertips, every part sinking, released. Even your fingers rest without any need to move. Let them go limp, like flower petals closing for the night. And now return to the breath. Soft, slow, circular, Let it move through you without effort. You pass a cluster of reeds now, rising from the water's edge. They dance just slightly in the breeze, making a whispering sound, like gentle words in a language you don't need to understand. You simply listen, letting the sound pass through you like a wave of sleep. The boat rocks once, gently, just enough to remind you you are still floating, still safe, still held. You feel the river guiding you forward, deeper into quiet, deeper into night, and you allow yourself to drift completely. The boat continues its quiet journey, gliding over the river's mirrored surface like a leaf caught in a dream. You feel yourself more deeply woven into the stillness now. Thoughts are slower, softer, dissolving like mist with every passing breath. You inhale, slowly, fully, hold gently, and release like exhaling a forgotten thought. The cool night air brushes softly against your cheeks, and you welcome it. There's no need to move or adjust. Everything around you and within you is aligning perfectly for rest. Ahead, the river bends gently, and as you follow the curve, a feeling of gentle anticipation stirs within you. Not a tension, but a promise of comfort ahead. And there it is, nestled at the edge of the bend, half shadowed by a grove of tall, moonlit trees, a small wooden dock stretches over the water. At its end, a figureless presence waits. Not someone, but something. The boat, still guided by the unseen current, glides slowly toward it. You don't need to ask where it came from. You don't need to wonder why. Everything in this place arrives exactly when it's needed. The boat brushes softly against the dock, and tied to one of the old wooden posts is a thick looped rope. Not fastened, just resting. You step out gently, the dock solid under your bare feet. It creaks slightly, not in protest, but in greeting, as if it too remembers your steps. The wooden boards are warm from the day's memory of sunlight, and the soft hush of water beneath them continues without pause. You stretch your body slowly, no rush, no goal, just the natural lengthening of muscles waking to peace. Let your arms rise overhead for a moment, then float down by your sides. Breathe in once more. Feel your ribs expand outward like wings. Hold, and exhale with softness, letting your spine settle, your shoulders loosen, your entire being ground itself in this place. You move toward the edge of the dock, where a low lantern flickers, not lit by flame, but glowing softly from within, like the moon captured in glass. Its light pulses gently with your breath, a companion in this unfolding dream. And then, on the edge of perception, you feel it. A new sound, not jarring, not loud, but present. The whisper of a wooden boat approaching. You turn your head slowly and see it gliding toward you from the mist, smaller than yours, simple and still. It carries no rider. You don't question its arrival. You simply breathe, allowing your body to soften even more, welcoming whatever calm this new vessel brings. It comes to a quiet stop beside the dock, touching the wood without a sound. You step toward it, your body fluid and grounded. With one breath in, you gather trust. With one breath out, you step inside. The boat is narrower, cozier. The seat is low, padded with something soft and cloud-like. You settle in, and your body immediately melts into it, as if it remembers this feeling from long ago. Let your breath deepen again. In, hold, and exhale slowly through your nose or lips, whichever feels softer now. The boat begins to move again, but this time it glides with even greater silence. No ripples, no lapping water, just smooth motion through stillness. As if the river itself is pausing to let you float. Let your attention drift now to your spine, from the base of your skull, down through your neck, each vertebra easing, spacing, lengthening, down through your upper back, through the soft space between your shoulder blades, and further still, through your lower back and hips. Feel how the seat cradles your weight, how your hips surrender their hold, your legs, your knees, your ankles, even your toes, all becoming quiet passengers. A cool breeze brushes gently against your arms, and as you pass through a veil of low mist, the scenery around you softens, blurs. Now imagine this. The moonlight above grows slightly brighter, not harsh, but more luminous, casting beams that sparkle like stars on the river's surface. And as those moonbeams touch your skin, you feel a warmth, not from heat, but from stillness. A feeling of being wrapped in gentle silver. You raise your hand and watch the glow dance across your palm. Tiny reflections shimmer there, as if the night sky itself had come to rest inside your body. You breathe it in. Let the light fill your lungs like stardust, and release it slowly, feeling it spread to your shoulders, down your arms, into your chest. Let that silvery glow pool in your belly now. Feel it settle there, warm and peaceful, like a candle held behind your navel. This light has no weight, only warmth, only stillness. You let it flow downward now, into your hips, into your thighs, and gently down your knees and calves, until your entire lower body hums with that quiet radiance. You become aware again of your breath, now barely noticeable. It moves through you like the current beneath the boat, steady, sure, effortless. Let your mind soften. Let your thoughts drift like leaves on the water. You don't have to catch them. You don't have to follow. Just let them go. Let them pass. Let them dissolve. You feel the boat curve again, not with sharpness, but with graceful motion, like being carried through a gentle dream. And for a moment, you look up, just to glimpse the stars. They are brighter now, closer somehow, like they've come to keep watch as you float deeper into rest. Your shoulders, already soft, melt even further into the shape of the boat. Your hands are weightless, your jaw, your brow, your neck completely at ease. The boat becomes quieter. The air becomes cooler. Even the moonlight feels more tender, and so you let go. A little more and a little more with every breath, until the only thing left is peace. The silence deepens now. It's not an empty silence, but a full one. Rich, like velvet folded around your senses. Even your thoughts seem to whisper more slowly, drawn into the rhythm of the river beneath you. The boat glides forward with no effort, no sound of oars, no splash of water. It moves as if the river has memorized your journey, carrying you with care through a passage known only in dreams. You breathe in, a slow, calming breath that fills the bottom of your lungs. Hold for a beat, and exhale through your nose, feeling your chest soften, your whole body melt further into the quiet. You're floating deeper now, not just down the river, but inward. In this moment, you feel it. a kind of stillness that lives beneath all things. Not just quiet, but peace. Your shoulders drop another level. Your spine releases its hidden holding. Your breath becomes the anchor that tethers you gently to this dreamlike space. Let your awareness drift now to your arms once more. From the weight of your shoulders, down to your elbows, your forearms, your wrists and palms, all the way to your fingertips. Each part sinking, so heavy and so safe, as if gravity here is kind, not pressing you down, but holding you lovingly. You glance over the edge of the boat and notice the moon's reflection, a perfect twin, rippling with every movement. It looks like a portal, a doorway, a world beneath the water, just as still and luminous as this one above. Your eyes soften, your brow smooths. You take another breath, in, slow and full, and out, like the hush of a breeze brushing across a field. The trees along the banks have changed. They're taller now, older, their trunks wide, their branches draped in long hanging moss, trailing like ribbons in the night air. They seem to watch you pass, not with eyes, but with presence. Ancient, kind, patient. Above, the sky remains open and vast. The stars twinkle more faintly now, not because they've faded, but because your eyes are beginning to turn inward. You're floating deeper into your own quiet mind. Let your awareness slide down to your hips now. Your pelvis resting completely in the shape of the seat beneath you. Notice how the muscles around your hips release. Let them grow soft and wide. Let gravity carry their weight. Down to your thighs, heavy and still. Knees loose and easy. Calves resting without effort. Ankles unlocked, and feet completely relaxed. Feel your toes now, each one soft, still, without any need to move. You've entered a deeper layer of this night, the part where the river seems to disappear beneath a silver mist. The air thickens just slightly, like breathing inside a dream, yet your body feels lighter, more at home here than anywhere else. A soft rustling sound rises from the shore, not threatening, just the wind nudging reeds and leaves, like lullabies being passed from tree to tree. And then, ahead, a clearing. The river widens here, and the trees part slightly to reveal a space bathed in silver moonlight. It's quieter here, if such a thing is possible, as if even the river slows to honor the stillness. The boat drifts into this space and comes to a gentle pause, without any visible cause, without resistance, just stillness. Absolute, complete, comforting stillness. You close your eyes, letting the pause settle into your bones. Breathe in deeply once more. Let your belly rise, and exhale as though your body is releasing every last ripple of tension. There is no need to think, no need to wonder. Just feel, just float. You begin to sense the boat beneath you, not as something separate, but as part of you. As if your body and the vessel are one, joined in the rhythm of the river, held in the arms of night. Each breath becomes a wave, each heartbeat a gentle push downstream. You drift now, not through space, but through softness, through layers of ease and quiet. Thoughts, if they appear, float past like distant clouds, seen, acknowledged, and released without grasping. Remember the gentle moonbeams that touched your skin earlier? Feel them now, resting lightly on your forehead, a gentle warmth that spreads down the bridge of your nose, over your cheeks, brushing your lips, down your throat, and into your chest, where your heart slows into the softest, steadiest rhythm. It beats not for urgency, not for action, but for rest, for presence, for the sheer joy of being. Let that moonlight settle in your chest now. Feel it pool behind your ribs, spreading out like soft silver ink, down your arms, your back, your belly, until all of you is glowing quietly from within. You float in this stillness, held completely by the world around you, the sky above, the water below. The mist like a gentle veil wrapping the edges of your thoughts, the hush of night all around, singing you to sleep without a single word. And so you breathe again. In through the nose, hold, and out like a falling feather. This moment stretches on, a quiet without end, a pause between everything. You rest there fully, completely, gratefully. And as the boat begins to move again, you feel yourself drifting not just through the water, but through the layers of your own inner peace. Floating, dreaming, becoming. The boat moves again, but it feels different now, as if it's responding to something within you rather than the current beneath you. There's no sensation of effort, no motion in your body, and yet you are being carried deeper into the dream. The air is cooler here, not cold, just crisp and fresh, like the edge of a pillow that hasn't yet been touched. It moves gently over your skin, and with it comes a feeling of being held, like you're wrapped in the soft folds of night. You take a breath in, slow and silent. Feel your chest lift softly, your ribs expanding just enough to welcome peace. Hold for a moment, and let it out slowly, like a sigh you've been holding on to all day. The water around you laps gently against the boat, soft, rhythmic, like a heartbeat beneath the surface. Hush, hush, and with each hush, your body releases a little more. Your shoulders already softened, fall another degree. The muscles in your arms loosen completely. Even the small, subtle tension behind your knees melts away. You are free to rest, free to let go, free to be. You look up once more. The stars are clearer now. There are more of them than before, as if the sky itself is unfolding for you. Some flicker like tiny candles in the distance. Others remain steady, like guardians of the night. You pick one, not with thought, but with instinct, and let your gaze rest there. You don't stare. Just let it be your anchor, something quiet to hold while everything else dissolves. As your body sinks further into stillness, the river begins to change again. Its edges grow soft and wild. The trees lean inward, their branches framing the sky like a cathedral of leaves and light. And then, the wind returns. It drifts gently down from the treetops, moving through the branches, carrying the quiet rustle of willow leaves. They trail along the surface of the water, brushing it in long, graceful strokes. The sound is soothing, like a whisper shared between the trees and the river. And now, with the breeze passing lightly over your face, you take another breath. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Let your chest expand just enough to feel the stretch. Hold. And exhale fully. Completely, like letting go of a thought you no longer need. You feel it. The body dropping further into itself, the mind growing quieter, like a lantern being dimmed one wick at a time. And still, The river carries you. Now bring your attention gently to your hands again. Notice the way they rest, so still, so peaceful. Feel the warmth in your palms, the softness in your knuckles. Let your fingers curl ever so slightly, not from tension, but from ease. Each part of you belongs here. The river knows your shape. The night has memorized your rhythm. You pass under a low arch of overhanging branches now. They cradle the river like a tunnel, silvered by moonlight, leaves glowing faintly like old magic. For a few moments, everything is hushed. No sound, no breeze, just the sensation of drifting in slow motion. Even your breath slows here, matching the pulse of this deeper space. Inhale, gently. Hold, and exhale like you're fading into the moment. You let your head tilt back slightly, your neck long and loose, eyes half-lidded or closed. The underside of the canopy above you shimmers with dew, tiny droplets clinging to the leaves like stars caught in the trees. You reach the other side of the archway and emerge into a clearing where the river widens once more. The water here is even smoother, as if it has stilled itself entirely to reflect the sky. And floating above, you see clouds, soft, slow-moving, tinged with silver and blue. Let your imagination lift you gently toward them. Picture yourself not in the boat, not even on the water, but drifting up into the night sky, rising with no effort, cradled by cool air, drawn toward those soft moonlit clouds. They're so close now, you can almost feel their texture, like velvet soaked in moonlight. And as you drift among them, you feel lighter. Your body, once heavy, now weightless. Every inch of you held and supported by sky. Your breath continues on its own now, quiet and rhythmic. Your chest rising and falling like the gentle waves below. Even your heartbeat slows, sinking with the lull of the night. You feel the clouds wrap around you, cool and comforting, a soft cocoon, a nest made of mist and quiet. Breathe in once more. Let that breath reach every part of you, every cell, every thought, every quiet place inside. And as you exhale, release anything left that does not belong here. Let it drift away into the clouds, into the water, into sleep. Now imagine that you've returned to the boat, not suddenly, not sharply, just gently, seamlessly, as though you were never apart from it at all. The boat continues to carry you, rocked now and then by the lightest ripples. And beneath you, the water glows, not just from the moon, but from within. Like the river itself is alive with dreams. You feel them pass through you, those dreams. Not your own, not anyone's, just drifting stories written in moonlight. You are not thinking anymore. You are simply being. And the boat, the river, the air, all breathe with you. Inhale, soft and deep, hold and exhale like a feather touching water. You do not need to return, you do not need to wake. Just drift, just breathe, just be. The breeze curls around you once more, this time bringing with it the faintest scent of wildflowers and earth warmed by the sun earlier in the day. There's a quiet sweetness to it, something grounding, something ancient. You inhale deeply, slowly, letting the scent enter your body. Hold for just a moment, and exhale, long and soft, like letting out a breath you didn't know you were holding. Your body responds without effort. Your chest opens like a slow blossom. Your stomach softens, rising and falling with quiet ease. Your shoulders release a little more, like water pouring from a full cup. And the boat continues forward, cutting silently through the river's smooth surface. The water here is dark, but not frightening. It's a warm darkness, rich and full of rest. It reflects not just the sky above, but something quieter, deeper, like a mirror for your inner stillness. You glance toward the shore, where the landscape has changed again. Now tall, sweeping willows drape their branches down to the water. Their long, feathery leaves sway slowly in the wind, brushing the surface in delicate arcs. They seem to greet you as you pass, like old friends whispering welcome with every motion. Let your breath follow the rhythm of the willow leaves, swaying gently inward and outward. Inhale, hold, exhale. You feel yourself swaying too, not your body, but your awareness. A gentle pendulum between breath and peace. And now your body settles even deeper. Feel the weight of your spine pressed softly into the seat. Feel the way your hips settle like stones into the curve of the boat. Notice your ribs, how they no longer strain, but move easily with every breath. The small muscles between each rib stretch and relax like gentle waves. Bring your attention to your back now, from the base of your skull, down the length of your neck, through the broad plane of your shoulders, and slowly down each vertebra all the way to your lower back. Let each one soften, unwind, release. Feel your whole back supported, completely, effortlessly. Your hands rest where they've chosen, perhaps in your lap, perhaps at your sides. Palms open, fingers relaxed, not needing to do anything but receive. You feel something subtle now. The sound of wind has become a song, not with words, not with melody, but a feeling. Like lullabies sung by trees, like quiet joy moving through branches. It surrounds you, fills you, and invites you inward. Inhale again, this time into your heart. Let the breath settle there like warmth behind your sternum. Hold, and exhale slowly, imagining your chest opening just a little wider, not for effort, but for surrender. You pass another bend in the river. Here, the willows grow even closer, their leaves brushing against your arms like soft feathers. Each touch is gentle. Each touch reminds you how deeply relaxed you've become. And then, a clearing. To your left, just beyond the willows, you glimpse a small grove, bathed in moonlight, glowing faintly. Its edges are soft, almost blurred, like something half-remembered from a dream. There are no paths, no signs, only a cluster of trees with pale trunks, their roots dipping into the water. Their bark glows with a light that isn't quite gold and isn't quite silver. It's the color of quiet, the color of trust. You breathe in again. Let your breath settle into your belly. Feel it rise and fall. And as you exhale, allow yourself to imagine stepping onto that soft riverbank. Just in your mind, just gently. Feel the ground beneath your feet, cool, rich earth beneath soft moss. You step between the trees. The air is different here, warmer, closer, filled with stillness. A small pool rests at the grove's center, circular and still, reflecting the moon's face with perfect clarity. You kneel beside it, not hurried, just drawn by its silence. You reach one hand toward the surface and let your fingertips touch the water. It is cool, but not cold. You feel a tiny pulse ripple outward with your touch, like the pool recognizes you, like it welcomes your rest. Breathe in again, feeling your lungs expand gently, hold, and exhale into the quiet of this grove. Exhale into this moment. You close your eyes for just a beat longer than before, and when you open them, you're back in the boat. But something is different. Your chest feels lighter, your head clearer, yet softer, as if something old was left behind in that grove, as if the river has taken one more layer of weight from your body. The boat moves forward, slowly, patiently. You are more relaxed now than you've been in days, maybe weeks, maybe longer than you can remember. Even the thought of remembering drifts away like a leaf caught in a soft current. You listen again. The water hums its gentle rhythm. The trees sigh above you, and your breath, your steady, quiet breath, moves through it all like music. You don't need to think. You don't need to understand. You only need to be here, held, floating, drifting in the language of sleep. Inhale again and let your body melt deeper. As you exhale, imagine every corner of your being releasing into this soft night. You're almost entirely still now, not from stillness alone, but from surrender. You are part of the river, part of the sky, part of the hush that blankets the world. And so you float onward, without direction, without need, into the dream. The boat glides onward, deeper into the dream, deeper into the hush. The air here has grown even softer, if such a thing is possible. It feels like a breath that never ends, that lives around you, inside you, beneath you. The sky above has changed again. Now it's a tapestry of silver and midnight blue, where stars no longer twinkle, but glow with a quiet certainty, as if they are watching over you with ancient kindness. You inhale slowly, letting the cool night air slip into your lungs. Hold it there for a brief moment, then exhale gently, letting the breath carry you further into stillness. You feel your whole body respond. Your shoulders slide downward again, completely surrendered. Your arms lie motionless at your sides, held by the gentle cradle of the boat. Your legs rest without any tension. Even your jaw, that place we often hold unnoticed strain, now loose, easy, relaxed. Let your awareness drift to the space between your eyebrows. Soften that space. Let go of any expression. Let your entire face melt into peaceful stillness. As the boat continues, the trees on either side begin to fade. Not disappear, just blur, their edges softened by fog. The mist returns, curling along the river like ribbons of cloud brought to earth. You enter this fog slowly. It's cool, moist, and silent. Not the silence of emptiness, but of softness. The kind of silence that feels like being wrapped in a blanket. And in this moment, you vanish. Not in a frightening way, but in the gentlest way. The way a thought fades when you stop holding on to it. You become part of the mist, part of the water, part of the breath that moves through it all. Breathe in now, not just through your nose, but through your whole being. Let the mist enter, and exhale, letting it pass through you, carrying anything that no longer needs to stay. You are a quiet presence now, a gentle awareness, a point of peace floating on a river that remembers the beginning of time. The fog thickens just slightly, wrapping you in stillness. The boat slows to a near stop, not because it's resisting, but because it's honoring this moment, this deepening, this rest. You are aware now of your heart, steady, slow, rhythmic. It beats like the river flows, unhurried, assured. Each pulse is a reminder that you are alive in this calm, this dream, this soft place. Let your awareness drift down the front of your body now. Feel your throat, open and easy, your collarbones resting wide and flat, your chest expanding gently with breath, your belly soft, rising and falling like the surface of the river itself. Your hips and legs grow even heavier, not burdensome, just deeply, beautifully still. Every inch of you is at rest. Even your skin feels soothed, like it's being kissed by the cool air and wrapped in quiet light. You feel something else now, a shift. The fog around you begins to glow, just slightly. Not with fire, not with light from above, but from within. A soft, silver luminescence begins to shimmer around the edges of the boat. The mist is alive with it, and as it curls across your skin, you feel not chilled, but comforted. It wraps around your arms, brushes your cheeks, weaves into your breath. You're not alone in this place. The river, the fog, the light, they know you. They've been waiting for you. And now that you've arrived, you don't need to do anything but stay. Breathe in once more. Feel the cool glow enter your body, filling the hollow spaces gently. Hold and breathe out, letting your edges blur a little further into the mist. The fog clears just slightly ahead, and you glimpse something new. A small open stretch of river, circular, calm, framed by drooping trees with roots that dip into the water like fingers. The boat enters this clearing quietly and comes to rest at its center. Here, the stars reflect perfectly. It's as if the sky has fallen to the water's surface. You are floating in a circle of starlight. The boat barely moves. The water doesn't ripple. Even the wind has paused to listen. Everything is waiting, but not for action, for surrender. Let your breath guide you now. Inhale slowly, softly. Let the air fill your chest like moonlight filling a bowl. Hold, and exhale like a sigh into the night. You are weightless now. There's no part of you left to hold. The day has fully released its grip. Even your name feels like a whisper, barely remembered. Because in this moment, you are something deeper, something timeless, something at rest. You feel your awareness shifting, gently, naturally. No force, no push, just sliding deeper into the soft, dark center of peace. The stars above twinkle in harmony with your breath. You can feel their light inside you now, warm, slow, steady, and around you, the river hums its lullaby, a low, sweet rhythm, not a song of movement, but of stillness. You let go a little more, and then a little more, until even letting go is no longer something you do. It's just what happens, what is, and so you float, quiet, soft, endlessly held. The boat drifts gently again, though you hardly notice the movement now. It's as if your body has become part of the river, your breath, the breeze, your pulse, the current. There is no beginning anymore, no end, only this moment, repeating softly like the echo of a lullaby. You take a breath in. Let it fill the lowest part of your lungs. Let your chest rise and fall with the grace of moonlight on water, and exhale gently like a sigh through still trees. Your body, so deeply relaxed, hardly registers as separate. You are the breath. You are the boat. You are the dream being dreamed. Let your attention drift now to your neck and throat. Feel the warmth there, the release in the muscles. No effort to speak, no need for sound, just quiet, just rest. And as you continue drifting, the scenery shifts again, but it happens so gradually, so seamlessly, that it feels like a memory being remembered rather than something new. The trees along the riverbank begin to glow faintly, not from the moon, but from within themselves. Tiny specks of light hover among the leaves. At first you think they might be fireflies, but no, they move differently, slower, wiser somehow. They float like dreams made visible, soft glowing orbs, each the color of moonlight filtered through a whisper. You pass through them. They don't shy away from you, they welcome you. A few brush against your arms, your hands, your cheeks. And with each touch, a sense of calm deepens further within you. It's as though they are reminders. You are safe. You are allowed to rest. You are exactly where you need to be. Let your breath respond. Inhale slowly, deeply. Hold, and exhale everything else. Tension, thought, the shape of the day. It all dissolves now. You float through this quiet grove of glowing light, and for a moment you feel weightless, as if the air itself is supporting you, as if the night is carrying you forward on wings made of mist. Bring your attention gently to your feet now. Feel how soft they are, how still. Each toe at rest, no longer holding anything. Ankles relaxed, calves released, your legs completely surrendered to the night. The glowing orbs begin to drift upward now, like stars rising from the trees. They gather slowly above the river, forming gentle constellations, patterns of comfort. Not maps, not signs, just the quiet joy of beauty in its softest form. You watch them rise, and with each one, something within you lifts as well. Not away from your body, but into stillness. You are lighter now. The last bits of weight are gone. There is no effort anywhere. Only being, only breath. You take in another inhale, and this one feels different. It feels like home. Like returning to a place you never truly left, because rest isn't a destination, it's a remembering. And tonight, you remember. Let that remembering move through your spine, softening each segment from the base of your skull, down your neck, across your shoulders, and gently down your back. Each breath guiding you lower, deeper, into comfort. You pass beneath an open arch made of trees. Their branches lean together high above, creating a natural canopy. Through it, the stars glow brighter, closer somehow. You feel their presence like a quiet watchfulness. No judgment, just love, a cosmic kindness. And now, the river opens wide once more. On either side, soft meadows stretch away from the banks, filled with tall grasses that sway in time with the current. They rustle gently, a sound that matches your breath, a sound like sleep itself. Here, the air is warmer again, still cool, but with a softness that welcomes the body fully. You feel it on your arms, your face, your lips. You rest your head gently against the side of the boat now. Just enough to let your neck relax completely. Your jaw slackens. Your tongue rests loosely behind your teeth. Your eyes closed or barely open. No need to choose. just whatever feels like less effort. You breathe in again. Let the sound of the grasses, the water, the breeze move through you. And breathe out, feeling like the entire meadow exhales with you. There is nothing more to do. There never was. This is enough. The boat slows again, just slightly. It drifts into the center of the widened river, where the water is clearest, where the stars above seem to speak with the stars below. You float between them, between reflection and source, between breath and stillness. Let your attention gently drift to your hands now, not to move them, just to notice. Feel their warmth, their openness, how they lie without purpose or need. How beautiful it is to simply let them rest. You feel a lightness growing in your chest. Not floating, not flight, but an inner lift, a peace that spreads outward, soft, silver, sacred. And still you breathe, not because you must, but because the night breathes with you. Each inhale, a gentle yes. Each exhale, a quiet letting go. And in this place, in this moment, you allow yourself to disappear, not to vanish, but to become part of it all. The water, the air, the hush of sleep drawing closer. You are not separate here. You are not waiting. You are already within the dream. And so, you float. The river flows on and you with it, effortless, soundless, peaceful. At this depth of stillness, time itself seems to lose shape. There's no before or after, only now, stretching out like a long, quiet breath. You inhale gently. Feel the soft air cool your throat. Let your chest expand just enough to welcome the calm. Hold and exhale slowly, like mist rising off the surface of a quiet lake. Your body is fully at rest. Not just relaxed, but surrendered. As if the edges of your form have softened and merged with the boat, the river, the night. Above you, the sky has deepened into indigo velvet. The stars pulse more slowly now, their rhythm echoing your breath. A few of them shimmer just a little brighter, then fade softly, like fireflies drifting home. And all around you, a feeling of sacred stillness. Let your awareness return gently to your breath. Follow it down into your ribs, your belly. Feel how each inhale opens space within you, and how each exhale lets that space soften, expand, dissolve into quiet. The boat begins to glide closer to the right bank, where the meadow meets the water. Here, the tall grasses bend toward the river, bowing slightly in the night breeze. And in the distance, a sound. Faint, gentle, melodic. Not music exactly, but something like it. A harmony made of wind moving through reeds, of leaves brushing each other softly. It hums like a lullaby remembered from before memory. You don't know the words. You don't need to. You breathe in. Let the sound settle in your chest. And breathe out, feeling your heartbeat slowing to meet its rhythm. Now your body is nearly weightless, each limb resting in perfect stillness. Your fingers completely soft, your neck long and relaxed, your whole body floating, not only on water, but in ease. The melodic hum seems to grow nearer, and through the grass, you catch glimpses of soft glowing lights. They move slowly, gentle pulses of pale blue and gold. Some hover just above the earth, others rise and fall like candle flames in invisible hands. They're not here to guide you, they're here to be with you, to keep you company as you rest. One floats near the boat, hovering just above your hand. It doesn't ask anything of you. It simply exists, quietly glowing, quietly present. You breathe it in, as if the light itself can move through your lungs. And as you exhale, you feel your body loosen again, as if there's still more room for release, more room for rest. Let your awareness drift to your legs now. Notice how heavy they are, how still. Your thighs soft and open, your knees unlocked, your calves resting deeply into the shape of the boat. Even the soles of your feet are loose, unheld, unhurried. They too have let go. Now, the river narrows slightly again, but it doesn't feel confined. It feels cozy, cradled. The banks draw closer, forming a soft tunnel of hanging trees, their branches trailing in the water like fingers drawing lines in a dream. You float beneath them slowly, their leaves rustle in the breeze, a sound that blends with your breath. Inhale, a little longer this time. Hold and exhale, letting the quiet return in fuller measure. With each breath, you feel the world growing softer. The light around you dimming, not into darkness, but into shadow, into the deep blue of velvet curtains at the edge of sleep. Your thoughts, if any remain, are like leaves now, drifting, not landing, not asking for attention. You don't chase them. You don't hold them. You simply let them float. And with each one that drifts away, you feel lighter, as though you're returning to a truer version of yourself, one that exists only in stillness, only in softness, only in sleep. You pass under a final arch of trees. On the other side, the river widens into a perfect oval framed by tall moonlit grass. At the center of this space, the water is completely still. Not a ripple, not a wave. The boat slows and then stops. There is no dock, no shore, no direction, only presence, only breath, only now. You lie back fully in the boat now, letting your head rest gently. Feel the cradle beneath your skull, the support behind your shoulders, your spine. Let your breath slow even further. Inhale, hold, and exhale with no expectation, only softness. You feel a warmth settle around your heart. It pulses gently like a lullaby played just beneath the surface of awareness. This warmth is not a thought, not a memory. It is a knowing that you are safe, that you are home, that you are loved. You don't need to move toward it. It's already inside you. You simply allow it. And now the sky, the river, the boat, the breath, all merge. You are not observing this dream. You are the dream. A living hush, a drifting peace, a body so still it has become part of the stars. You take one more breath, in, out, and let yourself disappear into the stillness. You float there now, in the still oval of water, the boat motionless beneath the stars, wrapped in a silence so deep it feels like a lullaby without sound. You breathe in, a slow, quiet inhale, and hold it for a moment, not with effort, but with ease. Then exhale gently, as if letting go of the final thread of wakefulness. Around you, everything is hushed. Even the water seems to hold its breath. Even the trees have stilled, as though they too have drifted into slumber. Above, the sky is no longer just scattered stars. It is a dome of light, soft, silvery, pulsing in rhythm with your breath. You're not looking up at it. You're within it, wrapped in it, bathed by it. And the deeper you sink into this stillness, the more you feel your body dissolving, not vanishing, but blending with everything around you. Your breath, the river, your heartbeat, the stars, your stillness, the night. Feel your awareness return now to the center of your chest. That gentle space just behind your sternum. There's no tension there, only warmth, a soft glow, as if a tiny flame lives inside you, not to burn, but to warm, to comfort, to light the path inward. Let your next breath travel there. Inhale into your chest. Let it expand just slightly, like the slow blooming of a flower beneath moonlight. Hold and exhale, feeling the warmth spread outward across your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands. Feel your fingers now, still warm, heavy with peace. There's no need to move them. They've entered their own kind of sleep. Let this warmth drift downward now, into your belly, your hips, through your thighs and knees, into your calves and ankles, all the way to the tips of your toes. Every part of you is resting, every cell softened, your entire body floating in that perfect balance between form and formlessness. The boat does not rock. The water does not ripple, the sky does not shift. All has come into alignment, perfect stillness, perfect rest. Let your mind rest now. If any thoughts arise, they appear like bubbles, soft, round, gentle. They drift upward and pop in silence. No need to follow them, no need to name them. They simply come and go, and leave you quieter each time. You breathe again. Inhale, this time letting the breath feel like light pouring through you. Hold and exhale as if the light spills into the space around you, dissolving any leftover edges. There is no separation anymore. You are river and moonlight and silence and sky. And above you, the stars shimmer in patterns that feel familiar, not because you've seen them before, but because you've always known them deep within, as if they are constellations of your own inner peace. Let that awareness settle behind your eyes now. Notice the coolness there, the ease, your forehead smooth, your eyes soft beneath closed lids, your cheeks loose and slack, your mouth resting gently, slightly open, no muscles held, no effort made, only stillness. The kind of stillness you don't fall into, the kind that rises up to meet you, that welcomes you like soft arms, like a lullaby with no end. The warm glow in your chest begins to pulse slower now, as if syncing with something deeper. Not just your heart, but the heartbeat of the world, the rhythm beneath all rhythms, the peace beneath all sound. Breathe again, not to change anything, but simply to be with the moment. Inhale, hold, and exhale long and slow, like moonlight sliding over the horizon. And now the dream deepens. The boat begins to move again, not forward, but downward, not physically, but subtly, as if you're sinking into layers of softness, drifting through blankets of quiet, passing through veils of sleep. You feel no fear, only surrender, only the pull of rest, so gentle it feels like floating through a cloud. You remember the glowing lights you passed before, the soft willows brushing your arms, the silver mist wrapping your body in peace. All of it lives within you now. Memories not of places, but of feelings, of returning, of release. You are not going somewhere. You are arriving into yourself, into your breath, into rest. And now, as the boat drifts deeper into the dream, even its edges fade, its form dissolves, and you lie suspended on the surface of the still water, the line between body and river gone. There is nothing left to hold you back, nothing more to do, nothing more to become. You are rest, you are peace, you are the dreamer and the dream. Take one last breath before slipping further. Inhale, let the air feel like silence entering. Hold, and exhale, letting that silence become everything. Then rest. The line between breath and dream has blurred now. There is no edge to your awareness, only softness, only quiet, only the pulse of a deeper calm. You float effortlessly, your body no longer anchored by gravity, only by presence. And even that presence feels feather-light, like the hush between heartbeats, like the space between stars. Inhale slowly, as if drawing in the gentlest lullaby. Hold that breath in the cradle of your chest, and exhale. Like moonlight slipping over still water. Around you, the world has gone quiet, but it's not empty. It's full, with stillness, with comfort, with peace. The sky has changed again. The stars above are now fewer, more distant, and in their place, a great glowing moon begins to rise higher. Its light is not harsh or bright. It's soft, silken cool. You feel it on your skin, a gentle brushing, like the back of a hand against your cheek. Soothing, steady, silent. As you breathe beneath this moonlight, a memory stirs, not from your waking life, but from some dream long ago. The memory of floating, of being gently carried, of knowing, without words, that you are loved. And that love, it's still here. It never left. Let your breath carry that memory deeper now. Inhale gently. Let it travel through your ribs, into your back, your shoulders. Hold and exhale, letting the memory settle in the space behind your heart. Your entire back sinks now. The muscles lengthen. The spine softens. Even the small spaces around each vertebra are filled with light and ease. There is no effort in holding yourself anymore. The river holds you. The moon cradles you. And sleep breathes all around. Drifting further now, you enter a place where time no longer matters. The boat, if it still exists, moves with the current of dream. And around you, the trees have become silhouettes, tall and still, not watching, but witnessing. Their roots drinking from the same river you now float within, and here you feel it fully. You are not separate from this world. You are not separate from anything. You are part of it all. Breathe in again. Let that unity enter you. Hold and exhale, feeling your boundaries dissolve once more. Now bring your attention to your belly. Feel the soft rise and fall with each breath, the warmth within, the steadiness. You are safe, you are calm, you are whole. Imagine now that you're floating not just on water, but on a bed of clouds. Their texture soft, plush, weightless. Each one molded perfectly to the contours of your body. No pressure, no resistance. And the clouds, they begin to move with you. Not quickly, not slowly, just naturally. Like breath, they carry you higher, but there's no sense of rising, only lightness. You drift above a landscape of silver mist and moonlit fields, where mountains in the distance rest beneath velvet shadows, where nothing stirs, where all has come to rest. Let this image wrap around your body like a dream blanket. Feel it covering your arms, your chest, your legs, even your feet. Each breath draws you deeper into that softness. Each exhale sends you further into sleep. Now let your awareness return to your face. Notice the coolness in your cheeks, the calm around your eyes, the smoothness across your forehead, the way your jaw lies slack, easy, undone. You do not need to speak. You do not need to think. Everything is already understood. Everything is already still. Above, the moon continues to glow, steadier now, stronger, its light no longer distant. You feel it inside you, like a gentle tide rising with every breath. Inhale, feel that soft tide lift you, hold, and exhale, letting it carry you a little deeper, a little further into rest. Thoughts are far away now. Even your name feels like a sound from another world. All that remains is the breath, the glow, the gentle pull toward dreams. And as the night deepens around you, you begin to feel not just rested, but renewed. As if sleep is no longer just rest, but healing. Each breath cleansing, each moment a restoration, each heartbeat syncing with the ancient rhythm of the earth. You are no longer a guest in this night. You are part of it, like a river stone, like a star, like the hush before dawn. And so you rest, weightless, boundless, held. Sleep is no longer something you're moving toward. You are already inside it, cradled in its depths, wrapped in its stillness, breathing it in like cool, star-kissed air. You take a breath now, not to stay awake, but to drift deeper. Inhale, slow and easy. Let the air move through your chest like a ripple through still water. Hold for a moment, and exhale, allowing your entire being to soften once again. The moon above reaches its highest point. It doesn't blaze, it glows. With patience, with peace, its light does not demand, it invites, and you accept without thought, without words. As you drift beneath it, your body continues to disappear into stillness. Your breath is so light now it hardly stirs the air, and the boat, if it still exists, is a cradle woven from light and water. Below you, the river grows impossibly clear. You can see down through layers of light and shadow. It's not frightening, it's mesmerizing. A mirror reflecting every quiet part of you, and you, just watching, just resting, just breathing. Inhale, feel your awareness soften around the edges, hold, and exhale, like fog dissolving in early morning sun. The banks have vanished now. You are in open space. Water stretches out in all directions, moonlit and unmoving, no current, no destination, only presence. You float in a lake of stillness. Overhead, clouds begin to form, thin, wispy layers of pearl and silver. They drift slowly, and their movement feels like thought dissolving into peace. They pass in no hurry, as if time itself is sleeping. And beneath them, you breathe. You bring your attention to your shoulders again. Feel how relaxed they've become. Their weight, if any, is surrendered fully to gravity. There is nothing left to hold, nothing left to carry. Your arms lie where they fell, open, soft, unmoving. Palms relaxed, fingers quiet. Even your pulse feels quieter now. Not slowed, exactly, but softened, blended with the rhythms of the world around you. You think of the willows you passed, the silver mist, the glowing lights, the soft pool beneath the grove, each one a stepping stone on the path to this moment. Not a journey to arrive, but a gentle unfolding. You let your awareness drift again to your breath. Inhale, Hold it in your chest like a secret you've just remembered. Exhale, and let that secret dissolve into the air around you. You don't need to make sense of anything. In fact, it's better not to. This space, this vast, moonlit stillness, is not for understanding. It is for being, and you are being perfectly. Even sleep, once a goal, is now simply your nature. You don't try to fall asleep. You return to it, like a wave returning to the sea, like a breath returning to silence. You feel a coolness brush past you again. Not wind, something gentler. Like the touch of the night itself. It curls around your ankles, slides over your arms, settles across your chest like a soft blanket made of mist. You are so deeply at rest. Even dreams approach you slowly, respectfully. They hover nearby. Images and memories like soft-edged paintings waiting for you to notice them. Or not. It's all gentle, all optional, all peaceful. Now bring your awareness to your spine again. Notice how it lies in perfect harmony. No strain, no tension, every vertebra resting. Every curve supported by the unseen hands of sleep. And as you breathe, imagine the moonlight tracing along that spine, from the base of your neck, all the way down to the small of your back. Each inch bathed in ease, each moment deepening your rest. Your body has become stillness, your mind, silence, your breath, the river itself, and still you float. You're no longer aware of how long you've been here. It doesn't matter. There is no urgency, no end, only drifting. The stars now feel closer again, as if they've come down to keep you company. They glow gently above you, beside you, maybe even within you. You can't tell anymore where you end and the night begins, and it's perfect that way. So breathe once more. Inhale. Let the night enter you. Hold. Feel it settle like dust in the quietest corners of your being. Exhale and let yourself fall further into peace. You are the dreamer. You are the dream. You are the silence between waves. The hush beneath the wind. Sleep is no longer approaching. It is here. It is everywhere. And you are finally home. Now, there is nothing left to hold on to. No thoughts reaching, no sensations clinging. Only you and the breath and the infinite hush of night. You take in a breath now, so slowly it barely moves your chest. Hold it like a feather resting in the palm of your hand and exhale, feeling every part of your body soften even further. There is no resistance anymore, no doing, just allowing. The moon above has begun its descent. You feel it, not as loss, but as rhythm, like a lullaby that knows when it's time to fade. Its light continues to blanket the world in silver, a light that doesn't cast shadows, only softens them. You lie so still now. It's as if your entire being is wrapped in that moonlight. And perhaps it is. Let your attention drift down again to your breath. Follow it inward to your chest. Then deeper, to the quiet center just beneath your ribs. That place that always knows stillness. That knows when it's time to let go. Inhale gently. Feel the breath move like a warm breeze through a field of tall grass. Hold. Then exhale and let the field grow quiet again. And in that field, you begin to see something new. A cottage. Not a real place, not a memory, but something softer. A cottage made of dream and moonlight. tucked beneath the arms of swaying trees, its windows glowing faintly with warm light, a thin trail of smoke curling from its chimney into the stars. You don't move toward it. It comes to you, not physically, but in feeling. Its warmth surrounds you like an embrace. Its peace enters your breath. Its stillness enters your bones. You are resting inside that cottage now, though your body never moved. A quiet room, a bed of linen and down, a breeze through an open window carrying the scent of something sweet and earthy. This is the deepest part of your rest. There are no more images to follow, no more scenes to drift through. Just this room, this bed, this breath. Bring your awareness to your neck again. Feel the way it lies in perfect alignment. No effort, no holding. The muscles there like silk folded neatly. Your jaw slack and loose. Your eyelids heavy, unmoving. Your thoughts barely whispers now. You take another breath. Not because you think to, but because your body knows the way. Inhale. Feel it drift through you like a tide. Hold and exhale, letting yourself sink another level deeper. If you could go any deeper, you would become the bed itself, the pillow, the linen, the night. But you don't need to become anything. You already are. This cottage, this room, this place of stillness, it lives inside you. And every breath brings you further into it. The ceiling above you seems to disappear now, revealing only sky. But you don't look up. You don't need to, because the stars are inside your breath, inside your chest, inside your rest. And as the night stretches on, it begins to wrap itself around you, not to close you off, but to hold you. Like a soft blanket of quiet, like arms made of peace. Let yourself relax even more. Your arms heavy and warm, your legs soft and still, your spine perfectly cradled, your face a mask of gentle release. You are deeper now than you've been all night, deeper than thought, deeper than image. You are resting in the center of rest, and still the breath moves. Inhale, hold, exhale, and let the entire room grow quieter with you. There is nothing more to see, nothing more to imagine. Just a gentle drift, a deepening spiral, a surrender so soft it feels like falling into your own soul. Even the moonlight feels far away now. You remember it, but vaguely. Like a song you once knew that now only hums through your body. And the river? It has become your breath. The current now lives in your lungs. Each inhale, a gentle ripple. Each exhale, the water stilling again. You are stillness. You are the quiet. You are the bed, the night, the breath. And now, as the breath slows to its quietest rhythm, you float in sleep, not falling into it, but resting inside it. You take one final conscious breath, in, hold, out, and let yourself go. The silence now is not empty, it is full of softness, full of calm, full of a quiet that embraces you more deeply with every breath you take. You breathe in now, not because you think to, but because your body has become the rhythm of rest. Inhale. Let the air enter like a soft tide lapping against the shore. Hold and exhale, letting it melt back into the sea of stillness that surrounds you. There is no movement now, no urge, no resistance. Even your awareness is still. It floats lightly at the edge of sleep's horizon, not pushing forward, not looking back. In this place, you remember nothing, and you miss nothing, because nothing is needed. You are whole. Let your attention drift to your hands one last time. Feel their softness, their warmth, their complete surrender to the moment. Your fingers no longer hold anything. They don't need to. Everything worth holding is already within you. Peace, stillness, sleep. Now your breath has become like moonlight through clouds. Gentle, slow, softly fading in and out. You are in the deepest layer now, where time cannot reach you, where thoughts cannot follow, where even the idea of sleep has disappeared, because you are sleep. You are its essence, its breath, its quiet. The cottage around you fades, but you remain. You do not wake. You simply drift deeper, as if your very soul is tucking itself into warmth and silence. Inhale once more. Feel your chest rise almost imperceptibly. Hold and exhale, as your entire being settles further like a feather finding its resting place. Now, beyond the world of sound and shape, you arrive at the last pool of stillness. There is no boat, no river, no moon, only a space so soft, so pure, it holds no images, only feeling. And that feeling is rest. Let your attention scan gently through your body again, not to check, but to notice how deeply peace has settled. Your scalp, quiet. Your forehead, smooth. Your eyes floating behind your lids, your cheeks still and warm, your mouth barely parted, resting without effort. Your breath moves so lightly now, you can hardly tell the difference between inhale and exhale. There is only rhythm, only drift, only the slow lullaby of sleep moving through you like a wave, and still deeper you go. Now let your awareness fall back into your chest, that quiet center of warmth and ease. There is no tension here, no memory, only breath, only being. And from that space, a soft glow begins to spread, a light not seen with eyes, but felt with the heart. It's not bright, it's not sharp, it's the light of peace, of sleep, of the soul remembering itself. That glow moves down your arms, across your ribs, down your spine, and into your belly, soothing every cell it touches. You are now beyond words, beyond image, beyond thought. You are stillness itself. Let that glow pass through your hips now, into your legs, your knees, your calves, and finally to the soles of your feet. Every inch of you now lies in sacred quiet. Every breath moves through you like starlight on still water. And the world outside you, it's faded, not gone, but softened. It waits quietly for your return, whenever that may be. But there is no rush. Here in this place, you are safe. You are weightless, you are gone, and yet more present than ever. Take one more soft inhale. Feel the silence enter. Hold it gently, like something too precious to name, and exhale, becoming that silence completely. Now the stars have vanished, not in darkness, but in sleep. And you are the hush between their glimmers, the space between one dream and the next. There is nothing left to do now, nothing left to feel. Only this, only rest, only sleep. The journey has brought you here, not to an ending, but to the heart of stillness, a place where thought does not reach, where even dreaming has softened into mist. You are beyond motion, beyond sound, suspended in peace so complete. It feels like returning to the beginning of all things. You take a final waking breath. Inhale, slowly, gently. Hold it in the quiet curve of your ribs, and exhale, not to let go, but to become part of something vaster than breath. Around you, there is only softness, no edges, no forms, just warmth, just rest, just the gentle weight of sleep pressing like velvet across your skin. And within you, a silence that hums. It doesn't call to you, it welcomes, it gathers you in, like fog settling over a quiet field at dawn. There is nothing more to explore, nothing more to see, only this moment, a moment without time. You drift now in that still pool of sleep, where nothing moves except breath, and even that is barely felt. Let your awareness slip downward again, not to scan, but to feel the beauty of absolute stillness. Your scalp, smooth, relaxed, untouched. Your forehead, completely at ease, without even a thought of tension. Your cheeks and jaw, slack, quiet, unworried. Your neck, floating as though weightless in warm air. Your chest rises softly, not with effort, but from the gentle rhythm of life itself. Every inch of you is at peace. There is no more doing, only being. You are no longer floating down the river. You are the river. You are the current and the moonlight, the silence and the sleep. Let go now of even the idea of a body. Let go of the idea of yourself. You do not need a name here. You do not need a thought. You are what remains when all effort is ended. And still, there is breath. Inhale, a faint whisper through your chest. Hold, and exhale. Feeling your entire being sigh into the quiet. Now, even the dream begins to dissolve. The boat, the water, the sky, they fade gently as dreams should. Not in loss, but in fullness. You have arrived not at a destination, but at a home you forgot you carried inside you. The warmth of it is everywhere. It wraps around your fingers, brushes your spine, drifts like mist through your ribs, and it whispers, "You can rest now. You are held. You are home. You are so still now. Even your breath feels like it's sleeping. There is no more resistance, no more seeking. Only settling, like sand beneath water, like dusk becoming night, like moonlight closing its eyes. Breathe once more in a soft sigh through a dream. Hold and out as your entire being dissolves into peace. There is nothing else now, only this: stillness, sleep, sanctuary. And now there is nothing left to hold. No images to see, no places to go, just this gentle weightlessness, this warmth, this quiet. You rest within the deepest layers of sleep now, where the body surrenders completely and the mind floats without form or effort. The river has vanished. The stars, the trees, the moon, all have faded softly into the background, like dreams returning to the sky. But the peace remains. The breath continues, slow and silent, like waves beneath the surface, barely felt, always there. Each inhale now is so soft, it blends with the air around you. Each exhale, a little deeper, a little quieter, a little further from thought. There is no need to wake, no need to return, only stillness. You've gone so deep now, even your dreams are dreaming. Even time has slowed its rhythm to match your breath. This is where healing happens, where the nervous system unknots, where the mind lets go, and where the body is free to restore itself. There's nothing left to do now, nowhere to be. You've arrived at rest. And as the final echoes of this journey fade, you remain in this perfect softness. You are safe here. You are held. You are whole. Let your breath be slow. Let your body be still. Let your mind dissolve into stars. There's nothing else to do now. Just drift deeper into rest. Sweet dreams.